Cyberbob. Jerry. Nope, Cyberbob beat you by just a smidge. He beat you by just a fraction of a second. No, on my screen it is. See? On my screen, he beat you by a fraction of a second. It must have been like identical post. And you know, Cyberbob's going, haha, yeah, I beat your ass. Yeah, I wonder why the top fans thing isn't working. It's not showing up. Man, I woke up this morning so freaking hungry. And I realized I forgot to eat yesterday. I was going to have breakfast and I realized I was late for my appointment, so I left. And I had some errands to run and crap after I was done my appointments and seeing Michelle. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, I got those things in, and it looks like you actually get 80 of them. And they're nice, too. They got the nice screw backs. I'll definitely be ordering a couple more sets of those. So I made myself some creamy garlic, tomatoes, and turkey. Oh, good thing you reminded me. I gotta send Michelle the notification. Nope, not that one. Forward. Send. Okay. She has trouble finding the stream, so I send her the notification I get for the stream. Yes, I noticed that. Be careful with the Amazon Prime Day sales. A lot of the rolls of filament are 250 gram rolls, not 1 kilogram rolls. So when you see that $5.49 or $7.99 roll of silk filament, it's probably a quarter K, not a full K. So be aware of that when you're shopping. If you're looking for deals on, well, at least Pet G, your best bet is still Temu right now. Let me show you. What's all this? Oh, I have more windows open. Let's see. I don't make any money on the Temu, but it's still the better deal. PETG 10 kilogram. I think it's as low as $7 a kilogram. Yep, I am. $65.37, although that might be with my credit. Yeah, $75. Well, that's promos and credit, so there's promos in there that get you more off. So yeah, as low as yeah, the 53 is with my credit. The 65 is without the credit. So you know, 65, $70. So 650 to 750, and they have a mixed color one here. That is the best deal you're going to get on Pet G. And I actually printed some of the orange, and it came out really nice. As for Amazon, let's see what they have. This doesn't always work, but add the word 1 kilogram. It'll help reduce how many of those other ones you get. The problem is they mix and match them. This is a beautiful color, this Ranky Pet G, but it's brittle. So you don't want to be printing vase mode, even with a 1mm nozzle. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Well, that ain't bad. $11.69 a kilogram for Pet G. Here's PLA for $11.89. With Amazon 2-day ship, that ain't bad. Any other colors? Yes, they do. Is that all of them or just the black? Let's see. It's reloading the page for some strange reason. Okay, they're all different prices. Ooh, what's this? That ain't bad. $8.80 a kilogram. Amazon Prime shipped. Overture on cardboard rolls. Shit. That ain't bad at all. Nice. Oh, that's a load of crap. They need security to handle that. Wow. That's actually a really good deal. Even 109 is not a bad deal. It's $11 a roll. But the Prime Day deal, a little hard to beat that. And you get a color variety. Oh, okay, it added it to some list. Let's see, they have also black and white. That's a little more expensive. That's $9.60 a roll. No, that's more. That's $12 a roll. 54, not a good deal. Not as good a deal. 47, not as good a deal. So the best deal is individual rolls depending on which color. So they're all different. That one's 19. The black is 11. White is 13. But your best deal is the 6-pack. I mean, $8.80 a roll. Even with tax, you're paying less than $9 a roll. And that's for PLA, 6 kilograms. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. Okay, I'm thinking 10. No. Okay, that's not as good a deal as I thought. I'm an idiot. I'm stuck in my head at 10 kilograms. So 88 divided by 6. It's not that great a deal. $14.60. Okay, that's not that great a deal. Here's some Sunlu for 12. That's a little better. That's a 10 kilogram, 10 roll bundle for $130. So that's $12.90 or $13 a roll. $12 here. Here's 10. If all you need is white. They have other colors too. What are the prices? Good morning, Big Bad Joe. White, orange, aqua, and gray, and grass green. These are the standouts. Lavender, I think, purple. Yeah, 10 to 12 bucks. That's not bad, especially for Amazon. Copy. Paste. Tomatoes. I got the Roadrunner pantry yesterday. I got some fresh aroma tomatoes. I got some turkey breast and some feta cheese with some creamy garlic sauce. I woke up this morning and I had no choice. I had to eat. I forgot to eat yesterday. I was so busy yesterday, I just forgot to eat. I couldn't figure out why I was so hungry this morning. Nice, thank you. So that's not a bad deal. Some Overture for 12. Here's some Elegoo for 12. Especially considering the new tariffs, these are actually pretty impressive prices. How much for the big pack? 34 cents an ounce. $5 per count, really? Are they full size? Ah, see? This is where it gets tricky. See? 250 gram spool. So you're only getting 4 kilograms. That's not a bad price. You're paying 10 bucks a kilogram. So that's really not bad. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's an 8-pack. No, it's 2 kilograms. That's 20 bucks a kilogram. Nope, never mind. Not a good deal. Not a good deal. 4 kilogram bundle. That's not bad. That's less than $10 a kilogram. That's a good deal. Good color selection too. Red, white, blue, and green. No grays and blacks. Oh, come on. That's actually a really good deal. $12. That's about 12. Here's some PLA Plus for 10. So it's just black. It's also PLA Plus. It's Sunlu, which is good filament, and it's on a cardboard spool. The best deal so far is that 4-pack. That's like $9.25 a roll plus or $9.75 a roll, and you get 4 different colors. Ooh, that's pretty. Any Cupid's got some PLA Plus for 10. You can get 10% off if you buy $150 worth. So that's actually a pretty good deal if you're looking for a bunch of filament, since you'll probably buy 15 kilograms. Oh, it's only one color though. It's a nice color, but still it's only one color. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. 1 kilogram roll, 10 kilograms, $81. Hello, that's $8.10 a roll. That's the deal. That's cheaper than Temu. Well, a little bit more expensive than Temu. And it's Pet G. And a nice color selection, too. You get the red, orange, blue, green, purple, brown, transparent, white, gray, and black. That's a nice color selection too. And what about the all same color? And it's $1 cheaper if you want just all white. Probably the same for all black. Yes. So $79 for black and white, and $80 for the multicolor pack. That's a good deal. That's a genuinely good deal. Yes, Tech Bears is great. Is this Tech Bears? It is Tech Bears. Oh yeah, I love Tech Bears filament. They were the ones that we were getting the 2 for $20, $10 each. You guys were helping me out with buying that filament too. The 2 kilograms of white. Yeah, it's great filament. I've had zero problems with it. That's a really good deal. Wow. I want to keep that on the screen. That's a great deal. See, like this one here, $5.40, but it's only 250 grams. So you're paying $20 a kilogram, $21 a kilogram. That's a good deal too. That's $4 or $41. Sorry. What? 29 cents a foot? Who the hell prices by the foot? It's like, why can't they standardize this shit? That's a good deal. That's $10.35 a kilogram, roughly. Yeah, the Tech Bears is good stuff. At least in the the 12 or 15 kilograms that I've printed so far, I've had no problems with the Tech Bears. And the Ellie Goo's good stuff too. I have no problems with theirs either. That's a good deal. How much is the big packs? Oh no, that's 250 grams. We don't want that. 250 grams. We don't want that. Red, white, blue, black is 41. So yeah, you can get the red, white, blue, black for $10 or $11 or $10.35 a kilogram. That one's a little more expensive. So you want the red, white, blue, black, or you want the blue, green, orange, yellow. I like the blue, green, orange, yellow. That's nice because it gives you a variety of colors. That's nice. That's the same listing. Yeah, there's a bunch of $10 PLAs. This is $10 too, because I believe it's 2 kilograms, possibly. Refills. This again, $7.99, but it's 250 grams. This is not bad either. It's $11 a kilogram. You get 10 rolls. The nice thing is you get a variety of colors. So you can see this one here, you only get one bland color, one gray. Otherwise you get all colors, which is really nice. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's $12 a kilogram, but you also get the multicolored silks. So you get 6 kilograms of regular PLA, and you get 4 kilograms of the multicolored silks. The co-extruded silks. That's really not bad. If you look up the co-extruded silks, they're pretty expensive. So that's actually a really good price. And then you have, what's this one here? That's wait a minute. Is that 20 kilograms? That's 16 rolls. That's not that great. It's $13 a kilogram, although it is a nice variety of colors. You get a whole bunch of colors all in one go. So that's really not that bad. Yeah, this is not bad. What's this one? $129 for 12 rolls. That's $11 a kilogram. Yeah, this is good. I can't use PLA, but I know a lot of you guys use PLA. Hey, Big Bad Joe. Hey, SBC, how are you doing? Oop. Yeah, not freaking bad. See, normally the co-extrusions are 18 bucks or more, $16, $17 or more. So getting them in that big pack is nice. It's actually a really good deal. That's a silk for $9.49. It says 1 kilogram. Flash forge, okay. So black silk and 19 bucks. That's the same price. Yeah. But still, silk for $9.50, that's not bad. I mean, you only get black, but hey, it's $9.50. Some more $10 PLA. Matte, not a great deal. Some tricolor. See, these are 200 grams each. I mean, that's not a horrible deal if you want a variety pack to play with, just to see which ones you like. But it's not the greatest price. That's cool looking. And it's fast changing too. 11, 10, 11. So yeah, just type in 1 kilogram filament. Well, go to Nerys.com or just click on one of those links that I provided. Click on Amazon shopping page. Then type in 1 kilogram filament. 1 kg filament. And do a search. That won't get rid of all the 200 gram rolls, but it'll help reduce them. Now, interestingly enough, sort by price low to high doesn't usually work. Watch it make me a liar today. Okay, it looks like it. Actually, no. It's not making me a liar. But it's not showing me the Prime Day deals. Because I think when you sort by price, I don't think it uses the Prime Day price. But it does seem to be sorting it pretty good today. Okay, so try the sort by price. It looks like it's working today. Oh, they even got ABS down here for 12 bucks. Just watch out for the ones that have delivery. You should be able to get rid of that by selecting Prime. Yeah, there we go. That'll get rid of the ones with the shipping charges. So there's a whole bunch of $10 a kilogram filament. Actually, I can give you a link to the search. They probably could have a good deal on the site because they don't have to pay the Amazon 30% tax. There. That'll get you this search result. Now you can also, for example, let's try this. I never tried this on Amazon. Let's try 10 kilogram. There we go. There's 10 kilograms for 80 bucks. That's the best deal by far. Here's another one for $10 a kilogram. That one's $8 a kilogram. 10 a kilogram, 10 a kilogram, 8 a kilogram, 10 a kilogram. Yeah, that works. Ooh, what's that? Oh, these are 250 gram rolls, so you get 2 kilograms total, which is not horrible. That's $13.50 a kilogram, and you get 8 different colors to play with. So that's actually not bad, and that's dual and triple co-extrusions. So if you just want to mess around with a bunch of different co-extrusions, that's actually not a bad deal. $12 a kilogram, $11 a kilogram. See how they're out of order? Like this one should be here, and this one should be here. I don't know why these are reversed. Amazon's weird like that. Oh, that's by featured. Price low to high. Now, why? Oh, 1 kilogram and 10 kilogram. Okay. Wait a minute. Does that mean they have a 10 kilogram roll? No. They just have 10 kilogram packs. What does that cost? Wow. That ain't bad. A nice variety of colors, too. Wow. Okay. That's a nice selection of colors. You got orange, yellow, blue, green, silver gray, black and white, purple, brown, red. Not a bad selection of colors. Pretty sure that's a typo. Yeah, it's 10 rolls. It says 10 kilogram spool, 22 pounds. Yeah, that's a typo. You get 10 rolls. They have them here. Yeah, $10.50, $11, $10.20, $12. I believe that's 16 kilograms. Yes, so that's also $10 a kilogram. That's the best deal so far is for big packs. The best deal is the $80. But for solid color, but you get 2 gray and 2 black and 2 white. That's annoying. But you do get other colors. You get the pink and the purple and the oranges and the yellows and the browns and greens. Skin tone color, earth tone. That's still $10 a kilogram. So this is the 10 kilogram list. So that link is... we did. Not too bad a deal on the rainbow. One of these up here. I'll have to find it again. There's one of those links that I provided has some rainbow filament. Well, I think it's co-extrusion. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here's some. Yeah, silk, tricolor, and dual color. Multicolor, fast change, rainbow. Yep, there's a good selection right there. Sofalt, 10 kilograms. So, oh, they got some color change glitters. These are the metallics. There's a couple of rainbows right there. You got a pastel rainbow and a normal rainbow, and you got silk co-extrusions. $14 a kilo. That's not bad for the, if you look at the prices of the co-extrusions and whatnot, and the rainbows. They're usually $16 or $17 a kilo. So that's that one there. So that's your rainbow. You got 2 rolls of rainbow. I believe these are also color changing. The 2 next to it right there. Does it list them all? 2 spools of multicolor matte, 2 spools of gradient multicolor silk, 2 spools of tricolor silk, 2 spools of silk PLA with glitter, and 1 spool of glow in the dark and 1 spool of dual color silk PLA. That's exactly what you want. There's a whole variety of multicolor filaments, from pastels to rainbows to glitters to metallics and silks, and also a spool of a glow in the dark and a spool of dual color co-extrusion. So that's exactly what you want right there. Not bad. Let's see if we can find a better deal. That's pretty good though, because they're usually $16, $17 a roll. Here's another. This one's a little more expensive, but no, it's actually $140, which is $14 a kilo. Again, that's not bad with the coupon. So this is not a rainbow. This is a co-extrusion kit. So you make sure you apply your $40 coupon, so you get it for $139. Do not forget that. And if you also, if it'll let you, you could try to do the coupon and can you do the subscribe and save? Yes, you can. So do the subscribe and save, and you get it for $13 a kilo. And then after it ships, just cancel the subscribe and save. Set it for 6 months. So when you subscribe to it, change the delivery to 6 months. This way you have time to get rid of it. But that's not bad. $13 a kilo for a whole bunch of co-extrusions. What's up, Mike? We're looking over some Prime Day deals, and then we're going to look at my new lanterns I made, which came out really freaking cool. So that first link is rainbows. That second link is co-extrusion rainbows. Here's another one. Dual and triple color co-extrusions. Oh, and we have some gradients, but that's expensive. So that's $12 a kilo for co-extrusions. Yeah, this is dual and triple co-extrusions. At $12 a kilogram. Paste. Those are some pretty colors too. These look like rainbows. Is there a coupon? No. You can buy them individually for this price. So that's not a good deal. I mean, it's not a bad deal. It's what they normally go for, but it's also not a good deal. Yeah, these aren't a great deal. And that's it. So you have rainbows and you have co-extrusions. $12 a kilogram. We already posted that. Yes, even on sale, the co-extrusions are $15. Although I saw a couple for $12. That's a lot of money. Zyro is great filament. I love Zyro filament, but that's a lot of money. Okay. So if you can get it for this price, your best deal, $6.50 a kilogram, but you can get $8 to $12 a kilogram on Amazon on Prime Day. So not bad. Let's switch back to main screen. So as you know, last week we were working on this lantern, and I printed this out and it came out okay, but I realized that I really screwed up on this because it's really hard to bend. It bends unevenly, and I realized I don't need this down here. Which means I should be able to just get rid of that, because it sits inside of a channel, and this will bend a lot easier if I do this and take less plastic. Oops, I forgot I gotta do that separately. It's probably gonna select it all. No, it didn't. There we go. And then join. There we go. Yeah, that will flex a whole lot easier, because now it's only 3 layers there. No problem. I like my victims happy. Oh. That's too bad. They do make really good colors. Well, they're the ones who make those transparent glitter colors that I like so much. So I printed out the first lantern. Whoa! Did you see that? Did your guys' screen just go like that? But this came out absolutely stunning. I am just blown away how nice this came out. Zero problems. I didn't. Oh, when I dropped this, I cracked it. But everything went together perfectly. The only thing I had to do was, you could see this one's a little too small. It's a little too short, but it still works fine. So I scaled the panels up a little bit, 5 millimeters in both directions, and I'm stunned. I mean, this came out, so if you saw my short, you saw it lit up. I can't show you it lit up now because when I dropped this, it broke the bulb. So there's 2 different sizes of these bulbs. So I have a little insert. So that's the larger size, and this is the smaller size. You just put the insert in there. Is your screen stuttering, or is that just me? It might just be the Space Desk. Like, it might not like the fact that I'm doing it through on a second screen with video. So I decided to print another one. Oh, this is the short one. You can see the gap. Little gap there, but it's fine. So I decided to print one in the colors I want. Hi, baby. And I also made some improvements. So this one's all done, all correct. Everything's threaded. I also designed a big old beefy bracket. So this bracket has 4 holes for my mount and 4 holes to attach it to your fence post. And you know, this is overkill, but remember, I want this to last 20 years. So I don't want this to ever have a failure. So these prints are designed to last 20 years. So this bracket's very, very beefy. Now the way this works is I take the same screw mount that I use for my other lanterns, and I designed that to fit on it. So you just take 4 screws, screw it in there, and then this screws into your fence post, and now I have a threaded mount to attach the lantern to, and this just threads together like this. Oh, I didn't think about that. I got to make sure it's at the top of the post, because otherwise, you know, there's a overhang here. But there you go. So that'll screw into the top of my post. I'll have to make another one of these that comes out further, so that you don't have to have it at the top of the post if you don't want it. But yeah, that came out really, really nice. This is using King Rune Orange and Everyone Transparent Blue PET G. I also fixed these so that these are now a friction fit. You can see I broke the bulb. Yeah, that's trashed. There's no way to fix that. So there's little dimples on the inside here, so that this doesn't just sit in here and rattle. When you push it, it actually engages those dimples. I got to raise them up a little bit, but so it stays steady now. It doesn't jiggle around. And then check this out. I actually made a race, so that actually spins in there, but it doesn't come out. You can pull it out. So on here, there's 3 dimples. And then in here, there's a race in there. So when you put this in here and pop it in, it engages that race in there, and now it stays put. It doesn't pop out on its own. So you don't have to worry about the wind blowing it out, which is definitely a possibility. So now you can actually spin it. It's actually kind of a primitive bearing. But yeah, that came out fantastically. This is the one last thing I have to change. These are a little bit too small. I could probably force them in, but I'm not going to. I have little tabs that slide into these slots here, so that you can hang this by a chain. And I'm also going to have a 3D printed chain too. So if you really want to print everything, you'll be able to. I do need to raise these dimples up a little bit, but they do engage. So they actually grab the light and friction hold it, so the light doesn't, fall out and jiggle. I'm also thinking about, can I fit more of these in this same lamp? So I'm even if I have to make this slightly bigger, I'm gonna do it because I want to put 3 or 4 of these in one lamp. If I can fit 3 or 4 of these in one lamp, that'll actually make this bright enough to be a valid usable lamp, meaning it won't just be decorative, it'll actually be functional too. Like truly, like you'll be able to walk by it and stuff like that. Although these are pretty bright. I'm surprised how bright they are. But yeah, I am super, super pleased with that. So this is the fence mount. And then of course you can also ground mount with longer tubes. Although that would have to be printed pretty beefy since this is actually a pretty heavy lamp. This is probably close to a kilogram. Because these are, what, 270 grams each or 250 grams each. So that's half a kilogram there. And then you have, well, the rest of this doesn't weigh very much. But when you add the lamp and the bracket and all of the rest, it's probably about 1 kilogram of plastic into this total. And no glue, no fasteners, nothing. It all just threads together. It's all threaded. So top and bottom, they both thread. This also allows you to make it multicolor. So you can make the different parts different colors like I did here. So I made this transparent blue, and this orange. You could also make the knobs a different color if you want, and the base a different color, whatever you want to do. I mean, sky's the limit. These are going to go out in front of my driveway. These are beautiful. I love this. This is like, it looks so nice. This curved surface looks so freaking good. I absolutely love this. It's a bit finicky to put together because remember, these panels they print flat, so you have to bend them and put them in the channels, and of course they want to straighten out, and so it could be a little fiddly to put together, but it's not bad. It took me about 45 seconds, 60 seconds to get them in there, so it wasn't bad. The hardest one is the last one, because the way I do it is I put the panel in, I get the bottom in, and then I have to take my hand, put my hand inside and push the top so that it goes into the track. Well, of course, you can't do that with a third one because the other two panels are in the way. So you either have to finagle it from the edges or you have to reach inside from here and push it. You know, take a screwdriver or something like that and push from the other side. And you gotta push that lip and get it inside the track. As you can see on here, there's a track that the panel sits in. This does not like this. Okay, I can't have this on the separate screen. It does not like it at all. Yeah, it's getting real pissy with me. Yes, I have tried it at night and it's beautiful. It really is very pretty. And then of course these have channels as well to hold the panel in. These are the tabs. Those tabs go through these holes here just like that. You see I got the race inside there. And these tabs fit in here like this, so you can hang this by a chain or rope or string. So if you want a hanging lantern instead of a mounted lantern, you have options. And then of course you can print your own panels if you want. Just make it like less than 1 millimeter thick. You don't need all this extra stuff that I have for strength. You can just make a panel that's 180 by 180, 179 by 187. Although 180 will probably work fine too. So 180 by 187, and just make it 0.9 millimeters thick or 0.8 millimeters thick if you're going to use a 0.4 nozzle. And just add whatever design you want. Just keep it thin so it bends. If you make it too thick, it won't bend properly. And you can also do multicolor. I would suggest transparent colors, of course, but even clear is going to give you a visual aspect because it's going to be thicker. And so you should have a little shadow effect when the light passes through that thicker area. And so I actually want to try this now. I want to see if this will fit. I wonder, does that fit through that hole? Yes, it does. Okay, so it's actually bigger than that hole. Yeah, I love the way this goes together. This just works so freaking well. It's ridiculous how nice this is. And of course, you can make a taller one of these or add a section to it. You can do whatever you want. It's all modular, no glue or adhesives. The only fasteners you need is the only fasteners required is to mount the actual brackets to whatever you're attaching it to. That's the only fasteners that are required. This would also look pretty cool in like a transparent orange with a transparent side. The gyroid infill works perfect. It came out so freaking nice. And it takes about 1 hour to print each of these panels if you use a big nozzle. This is my favorite project so far. The only one I like better than this is the toolbox. I love my toolboxes. Those just came out really nice. But this is just spectacular. I love that. I love it. So I'm going to make these changes right now and then get this uploaded for you guys. Okay. Do I have these joined? Yes, I do. Which means I can do this. Now I should be able to take this and do that. These are joined. Let's separate them. Good. Now these are my cutouts. So I should be able to just do this. And I should be able to just make these bigger. 4.7. Let's go 4.7. And then let's go 42.7. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Of course, it's off the screen. There it is. 10.8. And then turn it back into a hollow. Okay. Now we do the same thing here. Put the work plane here. Okay. Why do you have to be off the screen? 4.7. And 10.8. Turn it into a hollow. Work plane here. Come on. 4.7. And of course it's off the screen. 10.8. Turn it back into a hollow. Take the 3 hollows and join them together. And then join the 3 of them to this. Okay. And then we take, come on. Boy, is it lagging. Rotate it 180. Export. Why aren't you finished? There we go. That's the new version of the top. Now I'll bring my model back down. This is just so I can visualize how this goes together. So these push in from the back here, from underneath. These push in from underneath, and because of their shape, you can see they're a wedge. So you just keep pushing them until they friction fit. And then they pop out the top. You can attach a little jack chain to it, or some string to it, or you can even 3D print a chain if you want. So you can hang it, or you can mount it. You can ground mount, top mount, side mount, whatever you want. I am super pleased with this. I just blown away how nice this came out. Yeah, I have zero complaints with how this came out. Okay, now let's try my alternate version. Control D. Okay, I need damn tape measure again. Do I have anything with a ruler on it? Of course I don't. Well, it's smaller than this, I know that. What I need is this. Control D. Gokatal? How are you doing? Okay. I believe it was 64 millimeters. Yep, 64 millimeters. Okay. So now the trick is, let's go to a different workspace. Let's delete this. Let's copy this. And go to a new design. Paste. Actually, we need that other part too. This one. Yeah, I think that resolution's a little too high. Because the computer is struggling. So let's change the resolution of this screen a little bit. Let's go to display settings. Let's change you to, that was fine. Yes, keep changes. Bring you down here. And now let's bring you back over here. That's better. And the computer should struggle a little less. Why did I do that again? Okay, let's paste that part in. You can go away. Have you guys listened to the soundtrack from that new K-pop Dragon Hunters Netflix movie? Oh, it's fantastic. That right there is what I need. Let's split this apart. There we go. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's get rid of the outside ones. There we go. Now what I need to do is take this apart. I don't need that. There we go. Okay. Let's see. 64 by 64. Okay, can I fit 4 is the question. Oh yeah, I can get dimensions. Hey Matt, how are you doing today? Let me finish off my turkey. You want that? Okay. Let's see here, right there. That's the small one, so it's 70 millimeters. Wrong one. Okay. So I guess the question is, if we make this 72, and then Control D, then move it 36. Actually, I guess I gotta move it to full 72. And then I need some space in between for strength. That's gonna be at least 4. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Not without making it bigger. Let's do this. I might be able to fit 3 though. Control D. Let's see. Do this and this. Join. Align. Center. Now, I don't know how to do the math on figuring this out, but I can guess. That's pretty close. So I should be able to fit 4, or 3, I mean. Let's see here. I'll have to get rid of the tabs, or I'll have to rotate this to get it out of the way of the tabs. But yeah, 3 will fit. Does it interfere with the tracks? No, it does not. So I can fit 3 of these in here. That's fantastic. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's drop a master ring in here. Increase the number of sides. I love that you could do 128 now. Thank you, Matt. Let's see. Align. Center on you. There and there. Okay. So let's delete. Separate. Delete. We take this. Control D with this. And we go 120 degrees. And we Control D again. Now they are properly spaced. Hey Asger, how are you doing? Okay. they are properly spaced. Oh no, they're not. I have to resize the holes. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me. Do not disobey me. Deselect, goddammit. 64 gets me a height of 67.62. So now I do the height 67.62, and that gets me 64 on the dot. I'm doing okay. Well, this is a first. I need you guys to give me a minute because I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hang on. taking over the stream, cat? Yeah, that's right. Get. No, I had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, nice. It's a Tinkerbell. It's a dandelion with Tinkerbell. I saw that and I had to have it. I actually make it a point to go to the bathroom before I start my stream so that I don't have a bathroom interruption during the stream. But I guess my digestive system didn't like that creamy garlic dressing. Well, it's too bad. My mouth disagrees because it tastes delicious. Let's see here. It's like I make it a point to go to the bathroom first so I don't have that problem. Oh well, yeah, sometimes you can't do anything about it. Okay. Let's get everything positioned. So what I need is this. Yeah. Because this is all the correct dimensions, right? Yes. So we take this and we flip it this way. We need a master ring for this one. Let's see, sides, radius. Part human, part lizard. Now it was the kind of bathroom where you can't wait. You gotta go. Yes, this is the top where the bulbs go in. So now that this is a symmetrical object, I can align it with this one. Bingo, bango. That did not work. There we go. That aligns it with that one. I then should be able to hide this. I no longer need... I'm going to keep this and just move it out of the way for now. What is that? Oh, that's a different one. Where'd that one come from? Okay, let's make sure I have these aligned properly. Yes. So this one, move it out of the way, because this has everything I need. So now I take this, duplicate, attach it to the master ring, shift, select, and come on, we select this, type in 120, and then do it again. Okay, let's get rid of the extra master rings since there's going to be extras now. Then we take these, deconstruct them. Why didn't you get that one? Okay, then we delete these. We bring back. Okay, I have to do this carefully. Why aren't these aligned? Or are they? They are not aligned. What the hell? How did that happen? You know, actually, I don't even need these because these are big enough that I don't need these cones. But how big is that spacing? That looks too small. I need at least 4 millimeters here. That should be 4 millimeters now. Yep. Or 3 millimeters I need. Oh, that's close. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I need to space them out a little bit. Well, I can check. I need 72 millimeters. Okay, they're too close. Yep, they're too close. I can use the disc as the master ring. Yes. Okay, R. First, let's get these situated. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on. You, and you. I want you to be joined. Okay. Yeah, this is the top of the lamp. This part here. Let's just join these together. Okay. Now this is radially symmetric. Okay, I did not want to do that because now I can't see my part. So take this and bring it up here. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think I need to center it on this here. So, center on you here. Not what I wanted. God, I hate when it grabs stuff it shouldn't grab. I really wish that was something they could fix. So, bring you out as far as I can. We could probably go that far. Go even further. Let's see here. Let's do this. And do 4. Although I think I only need 3. But I would like to have 4. Do I need 4? I'm doing 2 perimeters. That's 1.6. That's 3.2. So yeah, I really should have 4. Off. So there is 4 to the edge. Not what I want. Okay. There. That gets me enough space for 2 perimeters. Now, I need a bigger master ring. You and you, center on you, there and there. Let's get this out of my way for now. You and you can join. Okay. This way they don't keep getting in my way. I can move them if I have to. Now we take this and this. We control D. And we go 120 degrees. And then duplicate again. Okay, now do I have 4 millimeters in between them? I don't know. Cylinder would be better. Four. Okay. Yes. I have 4 millimeters in between them. Just enough for 3. You cannot fit 4. I would have to make the whole lamp bigger to fit 4. Okay. Hide this again. Take these. Drop them. It's not going to let me do it because it's treating them as a group. Drop. Deconstruct. Okay. Get rid of the rings. No. Yeah, these are master rings. Oh, these are the spacer discs. That's 72 millimeters. So I have plenty of space. I might actually be able to fit 4. These can touch. Because this whole, it needs to be 4 millimeters for the cylinder here. And it is 63 to 72, which is 9, which means I can make them touch. So I might be able to fit 4. Well, that's the 3. Let's make a 4 set and see how that looks too. So I should be able to do that by simply selecting this one, duplicate, over here, join. Now this is 72, so we duplicate and we move it 72. And then we take, let's go 1 millimeter. And then we take these and duplicate and move them 72. Negative 72. And that's a 4-pack. Okay. Yeah, I needed the discs to give me the space and to make sure it doesn't interfere with the slots. So now I can delete these. And now I can join these 3 together. Like that. Bring back my disc. Duplicate the disc. Join these together into one. Align them with the disc. This way and this way. And we'll see if they fit. For now, I can take this and this, join it. And now I take these. Oh, they're not joined. Now I take these and I want to move them closer to the top for a better friction fit. And then we join it with this. And there, our slots look good. Everything looks good. So that will allow me to use 3 bulbs, and I think I'm going to be able to fit 4 as well. So I don't need this anymore. Okay, now let's see if we can make this one work. This should be as simple as rotate it until it fits. So what I need, nope, it's going to interfere with my, technically that might work, but I would have almost no perimeter. Yeah, that won't work. I mean, technically that right there could work, but I would have almost no perimeter here. This inner circle is where it's going to be, so there'd only be like 1 or 2 strands of filament there. So I think we're going to just skip on the 4. I would have to make the whole thing bigger, and that would take rescaling a lot of things that I don't want to do. And I think 3 is going to be enough. What the hell? Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll work. The tabs are not interfering. The channels aren't interfering. I have more than 4 millimeters between all spacings. Okay, I think we're good. That's upside down. Yep, that's upside down. Good thing I saw that. There we go. And then this needs to be rotated 180 degrees. Okay. Now we can take this and join it. This and this, join. And then these need to come up this end. There we go. And take, actually, let's put our bevel in. Just because now I know I have plenty of space. Okay. The 64, so let's make it 68. Yeah, 68 should be fine. So that would be 44. Oh, I'm sorry, 34. Let's make the height something like that. Top radius, something like that. Add more sides. Turn it into a hole. You and you. Align on you. Oh, I gotta separate them. You and you. Align on you. You and you. Okay. And then take you and join you with you. Take you and flip you 180. And drop you until we get a little bit of a bevel. That's too much. So let's decrease the top radius. Okay. Decrease the top radius a little more. There. That's enough of a bevel to make sure it slides in nice and smoothly. Okay, Control D, Control D. You and you. Align on you. There. And there. And then you and you. Align on you. There. And come on. There. Okay. Now we unjoin this again. So we can grab these 3 and make them 1. And then join them with this one. Then we grab these 3, make them 1, and then join them with this one. And then we grab these and join it with this. There. We have our hanging slots. Everything is spaced out. So this is going to be R dash lamp dash top times 3. Ooh, I want dash, not underscore. I don't want to do times, it's just dash 3. So we know this is one for 3 lamps. Now this is the top, which means we have to invert this and then export. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this and take it back into the other one. Okay. We also have to re-download this panel dash Zia. So export STL. Since I made those changes, the tabs will stay the same. Paste in the new part. So now we have a single lamp and it's adjustable for either size. This is for the small lamps only, but allows you to do 3. Okay. I should put dimples in here too. So if you do buy the larger one, it'll fit tighter, but I'm not going to worry about that. All right, anything else I need to fix? Yes, I need to fix this so it's thicker. How do I want to do that? Let's do this and this. Copy. Let's go back to this one. I'm even thinking about making a, once I get the new printers from Mike, making a mega size version of this, like much bigger, like 400 millimeters, so that I could put like 6 of these lamps inside of there and make a really bright one. I just think that would be pretty freaking cool. Let's see, paste, nope, not duplicate, paste. Okay, so what I should be able to do is take this, rotate it 90 degrees, and then set up a work plane here, drop this onto that work plane, and then center align this on that. So there and there. Okay, now we take a master ring, which we already have. Do I have more than one here? Yes, I do. Good. And we rotate this 90 degrees. Drop it. And then we align this and this. Oh, on you. There and there. And then we take this, Control D. What the hell? let's just rotate it. Rotate. Drop. We're going to take you and you. Align. On you. There. And there. And we're going to pretend that you're the bottom one. And what we need to do is now it would be easier if I did this. Nope, wrong one. Like that. Join this all together. New floor, drop, which places the master ring on the floor. Okay, unjoin. So we want to join all this except the master ring. Drop, and now we align the master ring again. Not what I wanted. The damn node appeared right in front of my mouse when I went to click. You. And we want to... Where the hell is my control node? Here it is. There. Okay. I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. Okay. So now I just need to make this that much bigger to the floor. Ooh, that's freaking huge. Oh, wow. That's going to take some long screws. Wow. Yeah, that's big. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go back one. Let's go this way one. Okay, that works. Now what I should be able to do is simply stretch it. Yeah, that should work. Let's give it a little bit more. I'd rather have too much than too little. Now I can get rid of this. That should work. What the hell is that? That's a shadow from the box. Okay, that should work. There. Oh, that worked a lot better than I thought. Oh, yeah, I gotta fix that. I'm missing parts. Oh, no, I did it wrong. Yeah, I did that totally wrong. Shoot. I stretched this is the side that has to stretch. Oh, how far did I stretch it? So let's go 161 versus 100. So I got to stretch it 61 millimeters. There we go. And now I just need to bring these 61 millimeters. Okay. Let me take these, bring these out to here. Okay. I did not get them all for some reason. Yeah, I didn't get them all. I need all 8 of you. What? These are not. This is not working right. This should stick out further. There it goes. I knew something was wrong. Okay, so now we do this. 62. Now they're sticking out the way they're supposed to. Bring you down here. Now we can highlight and combine. There we go. I'm going to need some real long... No, I don't need long. I just need a long shaft. Okay. Okay. So now we have the longer bracket if you want to mount these on a post, not at the top. So this is going to go this way and drop. Okay, copy this and go back to the other one. Paste. There we go. So this is going to be our lamp bracket BRKT-L. Caps lock. BRKT-L. Export. Yes. Okay, so now we have a single head that's adaptable to the 2 different size lamps that I found available. I corrected the scaling for the chain holders. I made a 3-head lamp top, and I made a long bracket for mounting this against the side of a building. So for example, if you want to mount this on the side of your house or on the side of a post, what it basically, to show you what happens. Hi, Nosy. Come here, baby. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah. You good boy? Mm-hmm. You good boy. Yeah. So the problem, if you mount this at the top of a post, that's no problem. But what if I want to mount this on the side of a post? See the problem? The lamp is bigger than the surface for the bracket. So this bracket needs to come out more so the lamp can clear if you're going to side mount this. So now I have 2 brackets. There's a short one for mounting it at the top where nothing's going to interfere with this. And I have the long one for mounting it against the face of a wall or lower down the side of a post where it would hit the post. And also you can, of course, just top mount this without printing the bracket, because that has screws to top mount into whatever you want. Ooh, Jesus. Almost dropped it. Yeah, this is... I can't think of anything else I need to improve. At least not until I've messed with it for a while. So let's see here. These are good. These are good. These are both good. I've already tested printing them. They print fine. Hey, don't mess with him. Come here. I'll pet you too. I think I got everything. Oh, I want to adjust the position of these dimples. So this would be easier if I just... No, I can't do that. I have to adjust these on the inside. There we go. You, and you. Let's align you. I might as well take care of this now so I don't have to do it later. And join you. Okay, now we take you. I'm going to bring you closer to the top. And now join them. And this is the adapter. Adapt. Export. Okay. Did I need to adjust anything else? I corrected the adapter. I corrected the tab mounting. I made the triple headlamp. I made the extended bracket. I corrected the Zia logo. I think I got everything. I don't need this anymore. Really? Really? So I could bring these over here. Can you think of anything else? I can't think of anything else. I think I got it all. I think I got it all. Okay. Let's get the files processed. Round lantern. Okay, new STL. New G-code. New factory. Okay. STL files go here. G-code goes here. STL goes here. G-code goes here. Actually, we're going to reslice all this. So I'm just going to delete the G-code. New survey. Got it. Which of the following places have you visited? None. Okay. Actually, there's something I want to take care of real quick. It won't update the damn payment. I found a tablet for Michelle, and they accidentally double charged me for something else, so there wasn't enough money in there. And I'm trying to update the damn payment, and it won't do it. It like says it does it, but then it doesn't actually do it. Really annoying. Yeah, there's plenty of money in there. I got $52 and I'm only trying to charge $49. Why is it being a nudge? Whatever, I'll do it later. Okay. Hide you. So STL files. So we have a new adapter. We have an additional bracket. We have a new Zia panel. We have a new... I don't think I've messed with it. Yeah, we did change the top. And delete those. Okay. Downloads. So that would be these. Refresh. Let's change these all to dash. Since dash works better on the printer itself. For some reason, the underscore creates like a triple space on the printer screen, while dash creates like a half a space. Okay, so we have the adapter, we have the base, we have the bottom bracket, the long bracket, the knobs, the panel with the logo, the struts, the tabs, the top, and the top with the 3 bulbs. That's everything. Why is that so big? I don't care. Okay, that should be that. Now we slice it. Working on making, this is a topographical map 3 times exaggerated of the Edgewood area. I just thought that would be something fun to play with. Let's see here. Let's start with the adapter. We have to drag that in twice. Okay, add process. We're going to print at 0.95. 6, it's fine. 0.8, 2, 0.4, 25%, or yeah, 25% is fine. Grid. Why isn't that centered? Weird. Now, actually no, that's just going to be 3 bottom, 2 perimeters, no top. The infill doesn't matter. So tools, variable settings, 0.9, add. This is going to be 0.3. This is going to be simply 2 perimeters, 2 bottom and 2 perimeters, 0.4. Infill is going to be 0. That is incorrect. Did I not tell it 3? Oh, I didn't. 3. There we go. Oh, I forgot to make it separate models in order to get it to print correctly. It has to think it's printing 2 separate models, or the simplify part of Simplify 3D actually becomes complex. It's not a bug in the program, it's because I'm doing something odd. There we go. That's all the way down, and then that prints on top of it. Good. Okay. File, save factory file as. Desktop, round lantern, factory, adapt, save, export G code. Wait a minute, I want to change the speeds because they were not correct. Let's go down to 8. Update. That's good. Okay. G code. Okay. Now, let's do the base, which also needs 2. Now, what height was that? Pretty sure it's either 5 or 10. It's 5. Okay. So tools, variable, 5 millimeters. Add. Okay. 0.96 is fine. 0.4. No bottom layers. 2 perimeters should be fine. Let's do 3. And top 3. Let's do 0.3. It's still 8, yes. Oh, first layer speed, 50%. I gotta fix that in the other file. That is incorrectly set. Update. Infill, 25% grid. Good. Select model. No additions. Select model. Let's stick with the 0.3. And let's no bottom, single perimeter, full extrusion. Good, no gap. Okay. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Good. We have a solid top layer. 2, 3, good. Then it prints directly on top of the solid top layer. Our vase mode. Good. File. Hey 3D Medic, how are you doing? This can be 100%. Okay. Let's save it. We are in the correct location. This is not the adapter though. This is the base. Prepare to print. And that's base. Let's bring back the other one, because this needs to be 50%. Nothing. 100%. Yes. Save factory. Prepare to print. I want to double check, make sure no gap. No gap. And this is the adapter. Okay. Delete you. Get rid of the zones. Get rid of you. Next file. Bottom. Okay, that is the correct orientation. We're going to do 2 bottom, 3 top, 2 perimeters. I don't think I need 20%. Let's try 12%. 50%. 274 grams, it's about right. That's too much infill. Let's go 6%. That's better. And now, just because I like it to be neat, right there. So 1, 2, 3, 78 times 0.3. Let's do 75. 74. 74 times 0.3. 22.2. So let's do 22 times 0.3. 6.6. It's only 6.6 millimeters? How tall is this? 32 millimeters. That doesn't seem right. That is not right. What did I do? 74. Oh, times 0.3. That's not possible. Oh, it is possible. It's 22 millimeters. I'm not thinking right. Okay, so tools, variable, 22 millimeters. Add. Now we're at 81. Times 0.3. 24.3, so at 24 we add another point. We take this one here. Now we double it to 12 and double 12 to 24 so that the layer lines line up. You'll see what that does in a second. There we go. So what we're doing 6%, and then we switch to 24%. But because we are a doubling, we are a power of 6, the lines still line up with the existing infill lines. So they're not completely offset. So it's just got to bridge these 3 extra ones. And we have 2 millimeters to do the bridging before we get to this part here, which has to print on top of that 24, which should work. And then when we're done printing that, we switch back to printing just 6%, because this bridges just fine. Okay. File. Save factory file as. This is going to be the bottom. Export bottom. And 225 grams. So we save 50 grams of filament. Okay, now hopefully, if I designed it correctly, the top will be the exact same scalar dimensions. And I can use the same structure file. Let's see if it lines up. Yep. 6%, and we switch to 24% so that we get a clean bridge there. We don't have to. That's all hidden. You're not going to see it. But for 10 grams of filament, I want it to look pretty. So screw that. I'm going to make it pretty. Factory file. Top. Save. Export. Save. And now we should be able to do the exact same thing with the top times 3. Because I definitely want to print this with 3. And I might do the giant scale up to print this bad boy with 6 lamps in it. Jump to 24%. Print that part, back down to 6%. We're golden. So this is top dash 3. Dash 3. Okay. Now we do the brackets. Why is it doing that? I do not want that. 180. I do not want this. That's better. Ow. Alright, delete you, delete you. No custom zones, because this one's pretty simple. We're going to do this one. 0.96 is fine. 0.3 is fine. 2 bottom, 3 top. Let's do 3 perimeters. We're doing grid 25% because these need to be beefy as hell. Alrighty, Control CV. So this is going to be small. And this is going to be large. Select model. large bracket. Select model, small bracket. There we go. Actually, I can make this even better. 90. We can do this. Group. Center. There we go. Okay. So print small. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. Export bracket. And then print a large one. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. Plenty of beef for the screw to hold on to. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Bracket large. File, export factory file. And we're going to call this one brackets. Because it's both of them. Okay. We can delete you, delete you. Okay, knobs. Knobs can probably use the same settings. Let's leave these at 0.98. Let's do 2.3, 2. Infill. I don't think I need any infill. Oh, I do need infill. I forgot. Yeah. Because there's a space on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. These are the knobs. Knobs. Okay. Then we have the tabs. Any setting should work for this. I should do these with a 0.2. Tools, variable, 0.6. Add, go. So let's do 0.3. Top layers 3, 0.2. Yeah, that's a nicer gradient. Okay. Export tabs. File save. Tabs. Okay. Alright, all this is done. The struts are next. No zones. We're going to do 30%. No, 40% on this one. And we're going to do 2 bottom layers again. I think 2 is still enough. Let's do 9.7. doesn't need supports. Dumbass. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Export. Struts. Save factory. Struts. Okay. Now we do the panels. Okay, so the first layer, we are going to slow that down to 40%. I think it's good enough. No top, no bottom. 2 perimeters. This is going to be gyroid. I think I decided on 12%. Okay. At a 1.0. Is that what it is? Yes. 12%. Okay. Pedal. Panel. Okay, now we do the Zia. Let's do layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 0.3. Infill 0%. Yet 2 layers make up that. 1 layer makes up this. Actually, I wonder, do I even need all this? Five? It's 1.5. I can make this even thinner. Stop at 1.5. I'm sorry. Custom 1.2. Yes. And tools variable 0.6. Yes. And we're going to change to 1 perimeter for that part. There we go. So 4 layers thick, 2 perimeters for the base, 1 perimeter for the logo. Yeah, that's enough. Export. Zia. File. Panel-Zia. Eventually, maybe I can do a multicolor one with my logo. That'd be fun. Okay. That's everything. So the STL files are good. The factory files are good. The G code is good. So let's do a compress to G code zip. And then compress to factory zip. Oh crap, I overwrote the picture. That's okay. I'll just use this picture. What I do need is a picture of the bulb so people know what to buy. $8 cm solar LED. Okay, this is the correct one. Yes, 7 centimeters. Oh no, this is the bigger one. This is 7 and 8. I think it's just wrong. It's not 99 cents. That's like a new sign in. Why am I signed out? That's annoying. Bullshit. Now, why does that say 7 centimeters and 8 centimeters? That's going to be really annoying if I have to redesign these. There it is. 6.37. That's the right measurement. I have a feeling none of them are the bigger size and that image is just wrong. But this is what I need to order. I can't do that right now though. So, you need this on AliExpress. I need a picture of it. There we go. Okay, it's not going to let me do that. How about we cheat? There we go. Download. Okay. Paste. Okay. Both of these can go here. Okay, let's get this uploaded for you guys. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Can I make a affiliate link for this? Why is it doing this? I don't care. Okay, create model. You get that, this and this. Add to other files. Okay, STL. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Round solar lantern. 100% 3D printed. No glue, etc. Why can't I put a pyramid in here? Oh, I'm at the max characters. Actually, that doesn't go here. Copy. Let's go to household, home decor, outdoor and garden. Original model. Now look at this. Okay. Okay. Copy. There's all the parts. Publish. License. Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike. See, I wish they had a license for that. See, I want physical commercial, but digital non-commercial. Meaning, I don't want people selling my files, because they're mine. And if I'm going to sell the files, I want to profit from that. But if you do the work to print it out, I don't care if you sell the printed model. Publish. Nice. So I'm going to take that chain that I made with the cat toy, and I'm going to use that to make a chain for this. Okay, now let's do Thingiverse. Oh, let me get the link for you guys. I can't do that yet. Ooh, the shark looks cool. Okay, create. Okay. So all of you and all of you. And there's the cover. Paste. Copy. Paste. Did I do that wrong? Nope. Attribution share alike, yes. Yes. Use design tool. Tinkercad. What's tags? I don't know what tags are. So, household, outdoor garden. Okay, publish. Awesome, awesome. And here is the link so you guys can print a lantern. If you guys print one of these, I would love to see pictures. In fact, I want to order those lamps. I think I have enough money. Oh, okay. Hashtags, okay. I really shouldn't be, but I broke the one I have, and I want to use these. Thing is, I need 6. I gotta put 2 of them up. Now, I did see a larger quantity of these available. They're still not going to let me add to cart. Hey, let me add. Let me see if I can find the bigger ones. Maybe I have to do a search for lamp? Base, I think, is the word I need. Yeah, there we go. Now, there was one seller who was selling bulk. That's only 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4. 2 pieces. There was a seller selling more of these as a lot. Here we go. $32.52. That is cheap. What? What's the difference? Oh, that's 10 pieces. But 10 pieces is $47.81. It's $4.71 a piece. It's cheaper to buy the 8. It's $4.06 a piece at 8, but it's $4.78 a piece at 10. That's weird. Oh, can I justify that? Because I want to put 2 of these up on the driveway. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Transfer. Here. To here. Wait a minute. I saw these for $3.45 a piece. No, those are different. $3.57, $3.40. Okay, that's $4.03. Okay, so it's the other style. But that says $3.48. It's got the same thing as the other style. But that's $3.98. Let's see this one. There you go. That's cheaper. $3.95, and that's $7.16. Yeah, this is cheaper. There's 10 of them too. What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, 10. I need. No, that still doesn't make any sense. What the hell? Oh, it's 2. I only need 4. I was ordering 16. Okay, there we go. $3 a piece. No, it's more than $3, but okay. That's correct. So I have enough. I'll have enough to do 2 of the 3 light lamps and 2 of the single light lamps. Or if I find an extra one, I'll have enough to do 3 light lamps. Okay. That's going to hurt, but I'll deal with it. These are just coming out so nice. I really, really want to print these. And the nice thing is, because I didn't have to make the parts bigger, I can just print a new, I could just print a new top piece and just take this apart and put the new top piece on. It'll all be cross-compatible, so I don't have to reprint everything. But I wish this lamp didn't break. Yeah, it shattered when it fell. So there's no way to fix that. If just the solder joint broke, you could fix it. Like that one there I could fix, theoretically. But the other one shattered into multiple pieces. There's no way to fix that. Can I even take that off? Yes, I can. Yeah. So theoretically I could resolder. Nope, it broke. Yeah, it's broken. Yeah, that's shot. That's too bad. I like the fact that you can take it apart, though. Very cool. I'll use this for something else. I'll put a single LED on there and just use that for something else. Because I ain't throwing it away. But yeah, I really, really like. I like the orange and blue too. Although, you know what else would be cool is this blue with blood diamond red, or blood diamond red with like a smoke, transparent smoke, and that would look really cool too. Yeah, I'm super, super happy with this. And all my existing mounts, I can screw these into it because I have these on top of my post right now, so I can just swap these out and change them throughout the year if I want to. Yeah, that came out nice. And purely by accident, if I didn't print out that other thing, which I'm going to show you right now, I wouldn't have known that I could curve these, and I never would have thought to do this. So I also am updating the design for the enclosure to enclose the to enclose the damned AC unit, my mini split, to allow that to be enclosed. So I'm doing this instead now, this square design in simple vase mode, because I don't need it to be as strong as I'm making it. What I'm thinking would be cool if I could print this in like Polymaker teal, and then print these panels in like a khaki gray color that would match the house. And now to join them together, I have these. So this little one here, I have not reprinted the mushrooms yet. I'm still working on how to connect the parts together. I haven't forgotten about it though, because I do like those. So the way this is going to work is that this insert will go into the bottom, and you'll glue it in, and that will stiffen up the bottom so that the bottom isn't weak. And any reason why you won't move? And then this one will insert and have a bulge in the middle to join pieces together. So this one, let's center these, you and you, and then center on you here, and then we grab this piece here and we do this. So it'll do that, like that, and then Control D, and we drag you up here like this. Why won't you move? Friggin' nudge. So that will sit like that. Come on. Bring it down here. Come on. There you go. Pain in my butt. Just like that. So that'll be a piece to join these two together like that. This piece will just go into the bottom to stiffen it up so that it's not weak when you shove it into the ground. And then you could fill this with concrete if you want. You could pour a little cement in there. Well, the problem is it takes so much plastic. This double wall round piece, this is the double wall round one, and it just takes so much plastic. And no matter how much I try to lighten it, I can't make it lighter. And I decided I also like the idea of it being squared off more too, because it matches the house better rather than round and square. So instead of threading together, they're going to socket together, and this should use a whole heck of a lot less plastic. I did download it, so let's see how much plastic it uses. Okay. We're going to print this at a 1.0, and we're going to do it in vase mode at 0.4. On phase mode. Downloads. Here we go. So the tube consumes 372 grams. While the new square, not what I wanted to do, is a full 400 millimeters tall and only consumes 117 grams. I could print 3 of these for the same amount of plastic as one tube. So it's a whole hell of a lot lighter. Basically, I was way overbuilding it. I was just massively overbuilding it. Way stronger than it needed to be. And so this will be a hell of a lot lighter, and it'll also be easier to line these pieces up too. So now the way it's going to work, even this smaller tube, I made it skinnier. I shrank this. You see I shrank it a whole lot. Even this tube is only 30 grams lighter than the bigger tube. So there's just nothing I could do to make it lighter. I had to get rid of the second wall. And now this, you just print this little piece here to go in the bottom. It'll just pop right into the bottom. I might even put divots in the bottom now that I know how to do that, so that this will snap in place without you having to glue it. I might do that. But now, Control D, bring you over here. I also have divots in the bottom of these, and I angled the top of this here so that these pieces will sort of interlock. They won't actually interlock, but they'll kind of align each other, so you won't have to worry about them being pushed out of place. It's just for something that doesn't need that much plastic. And now, instead of having those little joiners between them, I'll just have more of these, which will make the whole thing overall stronger, while using less plastic as well. Okay. I think that's right. Yes. So now I take this, I put it here. I take this. Why are you doing that? Why do you insist on grabbing other stuff? Drop. Then we lift it. 0.3. Come on. Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. 0.3. Okay. Then we put it back down here. Drop. And then we take these two and we align them on this one. There. So that's how it would insert. This piece is 143, so we take this, Control D, and we go to 144. And then Control D, Control D. Control D. There. Okay, so I'm going to resize these. Yes! I've tried it a little bit. I haven't messed with it too much. It is a pretty neat feature. So now I have to rescale these because I've changed their size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all 5 of these, since they're approximately lined up, and just scale it until it comes to the top. Just like that. And these, I'm going to make them 155. So let's delete those. Let's make it 155. 155. Now we Control D. And we lift up 156. And there we go. Now we have our tower. Okay. Now I take this, join it together. I take these, join them together. Just so we can model build in Tinkercad. Okay. So this is $2.95. Oh, I can't do that. I gotta Did I already duplicate this? No. Okay, Control D. Okay, I know how to do this. We just do this. And now, I put a work plane here. And I hit drop. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Gotta join these together first. Now hit drop. And now unjoin them. There. Okay. Now we take these, join them. Control D, work plane, drop, and then Control D. There. So there's our wall. And that is now that's 340, 700. That's about a kilogram right there. Exactly. So I'm going to lose a little bit of mass savings by having a post, but this will also make up for the strength difference, and this will look a lot better. This will just look so much nicer. Let's see, Control D. And I should be able to rotate this 90. Okay. Let's unjoin these. Okay. I also love how I can do this like this. This needs to be rotated. How do I do that? Like this. I just take this 90 degrees. There we go. Now this will go into this. There. Drop. Align with you. Like that. Okay. Control D. Oh yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, that's a 3D, 2D interface issue there. That's always fun. Okay, we take this, ungroup, take this, and we oh, that's already one piece, okay. Rotate it like that. See, I designed it to allow me to do that, to rotate like that. Drop. Take this and this. Align on this one. Center. Okay. Control D. And put the floor here. Drop and D. Okay. Now we ungroup you. We ungroup you. Okay. These will once again have to be rotated. Control D. Put you out. We're on a weirdo plane again. And you are going to get separated again. Because I don't need you anymore. I just need you. Now you do need to be rotated. This just allows you to put it together so you know it's going to work. Yep, it's working. Now if I take this and this and this, I should be able to simply do this. Align you with you here. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. And then I'll just put a plane here and then drop there. Okay, so that's the box. Now, a couple of changes here. For example, I do not need most of these. So, for example, I'm going to get rid of all these. Because I don't need them. All I need is these three to stiffen that up to, you know, keep it aligned. Okay? And then I'm probably also going to get rid of one of these, one or two of these, for the hoses to come out. Because the hoses come out the right-hand side. And then I will... Oh yeah, it's in here. You. Control D, Control D. So one of them can come out here and get your butt down there. And the other one can come up here. And then what I will do, this solves my roof problem too. This piece will also go in the top, which will stiffen the top. But then when I print this piece here, just the bottom will be the insert, the top will be just a regular square, and there will be a slot, and I'll put a, what do you call that? A triangular piece here. Is it a rafter? The stringer is up in your ceiling. So something like this will stick in there, and I'll have 3 points here to mount these panels to. So even the roof will be 3D printed. The whole thing will be 3D printed. And I think I could do it for less than 3 kilograms. Which means I could do it for less than 30 bucks. Which means I could do it for 1/3 the price of buying it from China, or 1/5 the price of buying it from Amazon. And of course I would replace like this one here with this Zia one. Now how big is this? It's $2.95. I cannot make it bigger. Now what would be nice is if I had a printer, now it might be worth my time to actually print this on my CR10S5 if I get that printer running. Because then I can print 2 panels with one in the middle. Because I think I only need a meter to enclose the unit. And